All right. So as you will learn from the presentation today, Tec de Monterrey is a leading institution of higher education with multiple campuses throughout Mexico. With 47 different majors across 6 schools, Tec de Monterrey promotes a spirit of entrepreneurship, leadership, and social commitment with a focus on high quality academic programs, making them a great partner for UIC. Through this strategic partnership, UIC students now have the opportunity to study, conduct research, and intern at 4 of Tec de Monterrey's campuses in Mexico, while also benefiting from having Tec de Monterrey students here at UIC. So today's session will highlight some of the research current Tec de Monterrey students are conducting here at UIC, and then provide an overview of the opportunities UIC students have to study, research, or intern at Tec de Monterrey. And so to begin our session, I'd like to welcome a few of the newer Tec de Monterrey students to introduce themselves, share a short summary of what they're studying or researching here at UIC, and perhaps one reason why they think UIC students might consider studying at Tec de Monterrey. So on that note, it's my pleasure to first invite Sebastian up to start us off. No problem.
Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Well, my name is Sebastian. I'm doing research right now regarding supply chain management to make it a little bit more sustainable. I mean, many reasons to go study at Tec de Monterrey, but most importantly, I would say the country and the people. Not only think about going to this incredible school, the best school in Latin America, but think about going to a country where you're going to be welcome. Everybody's super nice. You're gonna make lots of friends from the beginning. You're gonna go into a room and everybody's gonna be your friend from day one. So I think you guys should consider traveling to Mexico, because you're gonna go and then come back with a family. So that'll be my part. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next, we have Lilith joining us online. So Lilith, would you like to unmute yourself and talk a little bit about your studies and why you think UIC students should go to Tec de Monterrey, please?
Sure, thank you, Kyle. Well, as he mentioned, my name is Lilith. I am 21 years old, and I think that studying the Tec of Monterrey, as Sebastian mentioned, it's a great experience. And Mexico, it's a beautiful country. It has like a lot of views, and the people, it's super cute and lovely and everything. And I think that is the greatest school that you can ever be in right there. And I think that it's a good opportunity of being right here, right there, sorry.
Excellent, thank you. And now I'd like to invite Maria up.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria. I came here to UIC to do some research on COVID-19, and well, it has been amazing. We've just been here for like 3 weeks, but everything's been really nice. And as far as Tec de Monterrey, I would really recommend going because it's a school that offers like a lot of different opportunities, not only academic, but you can have social opportunities, as my classmates mentioned, but you can also have business networking, and you meet people from all around the country and all around the world, really, because everyone goes there to make their internships or different abroad experiences. So I would really recommend it, not only for the country because it's amazing, but also like for the school and the opportunities it presents. Yeah, I hope you come to Mexico.
Thank you, Maria. Right, next up, Nicole.
Hi everyone, so I'm Nicole and I'm doing research here in regards to sustainability in the cosmetic and personal care industry. And I grew up in South Texas. I'm Mexican, but I grew up in South Texas. I decided to attend Tec de Monterrey because the amount of opportunities that the university offers really left me speechless, and I knew that it was going to be helping me take me wherever it is that I want to be in the future. So I highly recommend going to Tec de Monterrey. The people are extremely nice. They're very welcoming, no matter your background or any other situation where you may be in. People are so friendly. You're gonna make friends, like Sebastian said. It's not just going to be friends, it's going to be a family. So I highly recommend going to Tec de Monterrey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Next, Polo.
Hi everyone, my name is Polo Torres. I'm in my 8th semester in the BA in Biosciences. And actually I've been at Tec de Monterrey since high school. So I've got basically 7 years of my whole life at Tec de Monterrey. When I ended high school, I decided that I wanted to go to Tec de Monterrey. I mean, the opportunities that I have had throughout the years to meet people, both socially, I mean, my best friends are at Tec de Monterrey, and professionally, have been awesome. And I wouldn't change my school for anything. And I'm super proud of being part of it. And I strongly recommend, if you ever thought about Tec de Monterrey as a chance for you to, I don't know, just widen your studies or stuff. Yeah, just you can come, and I will assure you that it's going to be an awesome experience for your professional career. And nice to meet you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Polo. And finally, Grace.
Hello everyone, I'm Grace and I'm studying biotechnology engineering at Tec. And right now I'm working at physics department with Dr. Klee in a project which is about graphene liquid cells and transmission electron microscopy. About my favorite aspects of studying at Tec maybe is the high quality education and all the opportunities and networking that university brings to us. Also, Tec has many campuses in Mexico, so maybe you could have the opportunity to choose it according to the place you would like to visit, or maybe the specific area that you're interested. Since different campus has different professional concentrations according to the city's opportunities. Finally, Tec is always innovating and acquiring new technology to improve our education, our personal growth. Okay.
Thank you, Grace. Well, I want to thank each of these students. As you heard, they have recently arrived to Chicago, and I'm sure would be very excited to meet actual UIC students here who might be interested in going abroad to Tec de Monterrey. So if you'd like to be put in touch and learn more, please reach out to the Study Abroad Office and we can facilitate those points of contact. But next, I'd like to invite Pedro Shakuna, biotechnology and engineering student who's been here since last fall, to provide a short overview of his research and a little about his perspectives about what it's like studying at Tec de Monterrey. So Pedro, come on up, and do you have a video you want me to load?
Yeah, I have a video, but I think I have to connect my computer.
Okay. Is it on YouTube or?
No, I mean, I have it on the, I can send it to you.
Yeah. Bear with me one moment while we get Pedro's video.
I can project it to the Zoom session.
Okay, perfect.
So let me log in.
One sec while we get his video up, everyone. Thank you. Maybe while we do this, for the rest of our students on the call, if you want to introduce yourself and say maybe what you're studying and what year you are at UIC.
Which is the ID to log in?
Yeah, let me get you.
Oh, perfect.
Probably while Pedro gets connected, there is another Tec de Monterrey student who connected, Andrea Isla. She didn't register herself.
Sorry, I just learned we have another Tec de Monterrey student. Andrea, would you like to say a few words while we get Pedro's video up?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm studying chemical engineer at Tec de Monterrey. Right now, I'm doing research on supply chain inside of in UIC. So I really personally, I love Tec de Monterrey. I love the university. I love where I live. So I really recommend Tec de Monterrey because it's one of the top schools in Mexico. Also, as all of my like the people from Tec de Monterrey said that Mexico, I mean, it's incredible. You can meet like really wholesome people there. It's really cheap too. You can be friends with anyone for sure. It's amazing. Like Mexico, just Mexico by itself, I think it's amazing and it's an incredible experience. But being at Tec de Monterrey, as everybody else said, it's being part of a community, being part of someone that everywhere in the world that you go, you can find someone from Tec de Monterrey and you can have a connection because of that, because you share that, you share Tec de Monterrey. And at the same time, the people that you met there and the high quality of the professors, of the students, the high demand of what they ask you to do, it's like quality education. So I really recommend Tec de Monterrey for everyone who wants a challenge and wants to do something different. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andrea. So Pedro, how's it looking?
Yeah, I think it was because of like I wasn't installed.
Oh, okay.
But there it is. I think right now. 721.
Oh, you need the room code again?
Yeah, please.
All right. It's actually 818
Oh, okay. 818
6249 7433.
There's it says about an access code.
Sure, one moment. Let me see if it has it in the Mexico 312 all over.
312?
Yep.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Maybe we can continue, or either you talk it, or we continue with Gustavo and we come back until you are able to present it.
Can you email me the video, did you say?
Which one did you say was the access code? Mexico 312. México, también es uno de los México, pero es minúsculas.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that, everyone.
Okay, now everybody can hear me? Yeah, right? Okay. Well, as Kyle said, well, I've been here since last August of 2021. I came here to work on Dr. Ivan Alsberg's project, doing a bioengineering and drug delivery system to treat cancer. And well, here I prepared some of the videos that we've been recording in the
in the lab. Here we're doing 3D bioprinting with actual human cells. And some of the structures that we do here are 3D printing of cells in one of biopolymers called OMA. And well, most of the work we've been doing here is really interesting because we're doing actual research projects with UIC and Tec de Monterrey. This project we are working on currently is from one student of PhD of Mexico that came here and also called Sergio. And this project is really interesting because we're trying to work on a hydrogel that the main purpose of it is to place it directly on a tumor to treat cancer. And this hydrogel is going to deliver the certain drugs or specific targets to the cancer cells. And it's really interesting because, for example, in this video, this is something called NTA, nano-tracking analysis, where each of the dots you see passing through the video is one of the nanoparticles we're working with. These are called exosomes, which are secreted through all the like every human cells. With the cell culture we work on the lab. It's really interesting because we also get the opportunity to work with PhD students from here at UIC, and I've been working with people from Pittsburgh, from India, from Korea. There's a lot of people here. And well, what I've liked the most of this opportunity is to work with different people of around the world, like trying to help with their projects and be like involved in their research is really interesting. This picture you see here that looks like little gummies. This is the biopolymer. This is the OMA, which you cross-link with the UV light. And for example, in this picture, we work with HeLa cells, which is a type of cancer cell culture. And well, all the research has been based on doing cell culture, taking out the exosomes from the cells, and trying to isolate them and load them in the hydrogels. And well, I think this is really interesting. For example, as Grace said, I also study biotechnology engineering, and all these opportunities to get involved in an actual real life project more than just looking up in the presentations or the classwork. It's really interesting, and I'm pretty sure that there in Mexico you'll be able to get involved just as the same of us here at UIC. And well, as all my classmates and have been saying, the embrace you get from Mexican people, it's another different thing, and I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy the stay over there. And I think that's all.
Thank you so much for figuring that out too.
There it is.
All right, so let's give a virtual round of applause for Pedro and the great work that he's doing. Thank you, Pedro. And just as Pedro and his peers are doing research here at UIC, so too do UIC students have the opportunity to conduct research at Tec de Monterrey. And so at this point of the showcase, we'll now invite Gustavo Baños, International Students Coordinator at Tec de Monterrey, and Dr. Juan Jose Cabrera Lazzarini, a visiting faculty member from Tec de Monterrey who's here at UIC, to provide an overview of the study abroad opportunities UIC students have. And I believe that Gustavo will be getting us started. So Gustavo, when you're ready, I think you have the ability to share your screen and begin your presentation. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, let me share then my screen. Share. I think the most popular question. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great, awesome. Well, hi guys. Welcome. Thank you for your interest in this program. I'm Gustavo. I'm located in Guadalajara, which is the second largest city of Mexico. And oh, I didn't share sound because I'm gonna share a video later on. Sorry. Yeah, good. So I'm quite jealous, but because apparently I'm the only one that's not there. So, but probably you're jealous as well because I'm in a very warm weather at this time. So yeah, no snow. For us, it's getting very warm. I think we're around 29 Celsius in here. So it's quite warm. So welcome you, and I'll give you some sort of a perspective of what tech is. As you heard, so many students talk great things about tech, and they did not get paid for this. So they do it just because they like tech. It's quite we enjoy tech. People who work here, as myself and students, we do like Tec de Monterrey, and we have a lot of international students who also fall in love with tech, like in a very short period of time. So what's all this buzz about? So we are quite a young institution. We were just founded in 1943. We're not such an old institution, such, I don't know, like old schools with a lot of traditions in the United States. But now we are like in a very high position. Our ranking is so high. We have high academic standards. We are always at the forefront of educational technology and techniques. We promote a spirit of entrepreneurship, leadership, and social commitment. And we have a strong international scope. We have a lot of international mobility. We ask our students and we force our students to go to other countries. And of course, we want to have international students in our campuses so we can have these real life connections. And of course, our school is very privileged since it's a private institution. It's quite expensive, but we also think that we are very committed to our Mexico's development. So there are a lot of programs that are involving our communities, and we know that we have to give back to our communities. So we are very engaged with that. So just to give you a little bit of the dimensions of how big tech is, we have 26 campuses in Mexico. So we are quite a large country, but not as large as US, but very large compared, for example, to Europe. We have 14 offices around the world, and we have approximately 93,000 students that have been graduated from tech. And well, we have more than 10,000 teachers. And just to give you just a scope, we have all these campuses around our country. As you know, this is how big Mexico is. But now, due to pandemic, we are only opening certain campus to our, well, international mobility. So these four are Mexico City, Guadalajara, Monterrey, and Queretaro. These are the biggest campus, and this is where we have like face-to-face programs for international students, okay? So Monterrey is here. This was the very first campus. It's located in the north, right in, well, almost in the border with the United States. Mexico City is quite in the center, a little bit, well, yeah, it depends which kind of city you like the most. So Monterrey, very northern, very much likely to the US. Mexico City, it's a very, very big city. It has a lot of things to do. It's very attractive. Then we have Querétaro. Oh my God, I think it's here. I probably am not doing it correct. I completely missed the spot. Where is Querétaro? Querétaro has this, it's incredible how big it has been changing. It has a lot of industry there, and it's becoming such a economic capital for Mexico. And then we have Guadalajara that is located here. It's quite next to Puerto Vallarta, so you have a little bit of geography class. And Guadalajara is the second largest city, along with Monterrey. And well, it's also, what can I say? I'm from Guadalajara, so I can only say only few good things about it. So yes, for you to know that at least at this moment, these are the 4 campuses that will be opening. Well, these are 14 offices around the world. We have in South America, we have in the United States, Europe, Asia, and Australia as well. I'm gonna show a short video about Mexico. I hope you enjoy it.
Mexico is a country full of adventures and traditions, with great fun and places to live. But not only that, it also offers multiple opportunities to develop your professional skills and passions in a country where you will always feel welcome. And the Tec of Monterrey's internationalization program brings you closer to discover it. You will live a unique experience in which you will unlock your full potential, a journey in which you will grow as a person and as a student with the quality, companionship, and security that the Tec of Monterrey provides. Imagine coming to study in Mexico for a semester or a year with a great variety of campuses to choose from. How many people, cultures, and cities could you meet?
Exchange should be about experiencing new cultures, meeting new people, making connections.
Estoy muy cómodo con la gente de aquí de la universidad, tanto la gente mexicana como la gente de fuera, más internacional.
Things I like the most about Tec de Monterrey so far is the campus itself is really beautiful. It has a lot of great facilities.
Luego me gustan mucho las actividades, que hay mucha oferta de actividades de artes.
And I like how the facilities, there's so many great things. The library is really modern.
And the security here at campus is like, there's a lot of security, because then you feel safe and you can just walk around over here.
Lo que más me ha gustado de las clases aquí son las dinámicas de clase, que tienes que participar muchísimo más.
I like how small the classrooms are, so it really facilitates a good discussion.
Porque en las clases también se fomenta un poco pues, el hacer trabajos en grupo.
Lo más valioso son los amigos que he hecho aquí.
La comida, el clima, la gente, los amigos, las clases, todos son maravillosos.
Yo recomendaría esta experiencia el 100% y la volvería a hacer 1.000.000 de veces.
Well, this is just a few words from other international students, and I think it's quite exciting because it's not only my words, it's people that have been experiencing this exchange, and well, apparently they all live very happy from their experience with Mexico and of course with Tec de Monterrey. Well, in the video they say Tec de Monterrey, but we can do it like more Latin, Monterrey. So you can roll the R strong. Oh, sorry. So yes, we have 47 different majors in 6 different schools, are, for example, architecture, arts and design, social sciences and government, business, humanities and education, engineering and sciences, and medicine and health sciences. Those are our schools, well, all our different majors. So you have a big idea of the fields that we cover at Tec. We also, I must brag about our international accreditations and memberships. We have a lot of them, and this is due to our high standards. So you know that we have all these accreditations of a very big university, even if we're so young. Well, just a few numbers. We have 688 academic agreements with universities in 54 countries. We have 11,000 students that study abroad every year. We have 5,000 foreign students study a semester or summer at one of our 26 campuses. So hopefully you will be part of this number of these 5,000 students. We have 610 foreign professors teach courses at one of our 26 campuses, and 238 professors participating in an international program. So we also like to have our teachers that have international experience, because who is teaching to our international students or to our students? Well, the teachers themselves, and they have to be involved in this experience as well. So what you can do in Tec de Monterrey, there are so many things that you can do. The catalog is quite broad. You have like regular university courses. You can take the Spanish as a second language courses as well. Certificates, research projects, which I know it's one of the most interesting parts with the UIC, internships, community service projects, signature programs, and the iWinter and the iSummer. So I will talk a bit more about two of these programs. First of all, the iSummer program, which is quite an experience. It is a 4-week experience that you come to Mexico and you can travel in 1 week in one campus. Okay, so you spend 5 days in one campus and then you travel to another campus, and then you have several it's not only classes, there's also experiences. We take you to different company visits, we have conferences with experts, we have networking events, and of course the trips that involve moving around these 4 campuses. So why is it called iSummer? It's because we say that it's an innovative, incredible, itinerant, ideal, and international experience. That's why the I stands for. And yes, we are very proud of this project. We have been doing this, well, before pandemic, of course, for several years, and people were very excited. Of course, by the end of the 4th week, people are so tired because there are so many things, but it's quite an enriching experience. So fortunately, on this 2022, we are opening again this program we were not able to do during the last 2 years. So now we're very excited to take this. So you can check on our website. We have different programs. It's the iSummer, but of course it will depend on which specialization you would like to take. For example, business or marketing or culture or aeronautics. Like there are several options for you to take. So go check them out. You can check also the course that you can be taking there. And well, it's quite an experience. And we have the undergraduate research projects. We offer the possibility to reach to have your research skills and obtain valuable experience, and along with tech teachers that will also like to collaborate with you. And this is a very valuable for us. I think Juan Jose can help us dig in what's this good experience or this synergy that we have been taking with UIC students. I don't know, Juan Jose, if you want to take the opportunity to talk about this.
Yes, it's coming up right now.
Great, awesome.
Sure. Hi, everybody. As Kyle introduced me myself at the beginning, I am Juan Jose Cabrera. Currently, I'm a visiting research professor of Tec de Monterrey here at UIC. Well, the research projects for undergrad students at Tec, we have around 100 projects waiting for international students to participate. Some of them run for short terms, mainly during summers. Some others can be for a semester or even up to a year. So in this kind of projects, you receive academic credit from UIC. Tec de Monterrey hosts you, and you participate with a recognized researcher at Tec de Monterrey, very similar to the program that our Tec students just shared with you. So I believe that is the most relevant information related to that program. And if you are interested in participating in this specific program, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to provide you with additional information.
Thanks, Juan Jose. Yes, so it's quite, there are so many options for you to, there are so many different fields where you can participate. And there can be, let me switch to the next one. It can be virtual or it can be on-site. Due to pandemic as well, we had to extend the catalog of research projects. So now we offer also virtual projects. And even though now that things are starting to be less virtual, we still have this catalog, probably not as broad as the couple of years before, but there are still some options, right? So even if you want to take some academic part or some part of your academic load, sorry, as a research project, then you can have like virtual courses or face-to-face courses if you were planning to come a whole semester, or if you just want to focus into the research project, will be fine. We also encourage our students that come to Tech to experience the full experience. I know it's redundant, but yes, it's the full experience. It's a Tech experience. And we have a lot of extra academic activities that will fulfill this experience again. We have a special interest groups, the cultural activities and sport activities. So we want you to live in Tech. Yes, that's what we expect from our students, to stay the whole day in our campus, to enjoy the facilities. And there's so much time and so many people that you can meet in here. So yes, this is also open for you guys. And also, I know that there is some interest in regarding the housing options when you come to Mexico, what can you spend or where you can live. We have different options. We have residence halls in our campuses. We have independent housing that could be, hey, I don't want to live in the Tech facilities because it's too much. I like Tech, but I don't want to spend 24 hours there. That's good. And we can help you like to find some places around Tech that we can, that we know that some other students might have a good experience, or that maybe some people have like come to us, reach us and tell us that maybe they're interested in doing this collaboration with Tech students. And we can help you even if you need to review the contract, so you know that it's not a scam or something. We can help you totally. And if not, if you want to have like a full Mexican experience, we have the Homestead Program, in which you can be living with a Mexican family, and even food is provided, and you have to live some experiences with them, like probably having like a family gathering or visiting some friends. So yeah, it's quite a whole experience. So these are our three options. The availability depends on each campus, of course. And so once you know to which campus do you want to go or which program do you want to attend to, then we can help you to figure out what would be the next steps for the housing options. And yes, so I was also asked to tell you about the deadlines. Okay, if you're interested in the summer application, the deadline would be on the May 23rd. Okay, keep this in mind. So you have to do this process before, and your university has to, well, UIC has to nominate you, and you have to do the last click on May 23rd. And if you're interested in our fall programs, like a full semester, then your deadline will be on June the 10th, okay? Also, you have to do this process before your nomination, and you have to, your profile has to be uploaded. The application will be on June the 10th, okay? The deadline. And we're here to help you. I hope that we can see you here in Mexico. And if you have any doubts or you want to start your process, or whatever, you have to consult anything, here's our website, studyinmexico.tech.mx. And if you want to reach us, you can do it in Study in Mexico at servicios, it's services in Spanish, servicios.itesm.mx. So I know it's too much information, but we give you these options so you know a general idea of what Tech is about and what are the options for you to be participating with us.
Thank you very much, Gustavo, for all of that information. In just one moment, we'll open it up to see if there's questions before we talk a little bit about UIC's application process and funding resources. But first, I'd like to invite Juan Jose up for a couple minutes to introduce another program that we are excited to offer called Global Supply Chain Management in Mexico, which is a special summer faculty-directed program where a UIC faculty member and Juan Jose will be co-teaching and taking a small group of students to Mexico in the summer. So I'll let Juan Jose share a bit more about this opportunity.
Thank you, Kyle. So I am going to project from my from my laptop. I already connected to Zoom. Let me just quickly. Well, guys, this is a great program that I strongly recommend. It's a faculty-directed program organized in collaboration with UIC. I have been working, as you can see, with my colleague, Dr. Tony Pagano. And just for you to have a reference, one of the advantages of this program is that both Dr. Pagano and myself, as you can see there, we have a lot of experience. Dr. Pagano is the director of the Supply Chain Management and Logistics Council. And I have a 26-year career in the industry of experience related to supply chain. So you have a great combination of the state-of-the-art research for supply chain and at the same time, the experience of a practitioner. Okay, what are some of the benefits of a faculty direct program? I will just mention some of them because for the sake of time. First of all, it's led by trusted UIC faculty and staff. Everything is planned, so no surprises. You earn UIC credits as a part of your degree. Also, you build a strong connection with UIC faculty members, in this case, Dr. Pagano. We are offering for a 4-week time, so this is a shorter time program. You will receive also UIC support in Mexico. So both Dr. Pagano and myself, we will be traveling with you, and we will be 24/7 available in the case there is any situation. And as a part of the academic aspects, you have the opportunity to see really supply chain in action with local industries. We're going to visit several companies. This will be located in Queretaro campus. As Gustavo mentioned, Queretaro is recognized as a place where there is a lot of economic growth. So there will be a lot of chances to visit companies. And of course, you will get a global perspective on management. In terms of academics, you will be receiving credits for those 2 courses, Management 481. And essentially, that will be one of the courses. The other one will be 480, Transportation and Systems Management. And Gustavo mentioned, this will be a great opportunity to know about the culture and history of Mexico. Querétaro is a beautiful colonial city. You got this great picture from it with the aqueduct. We're also going to visit Teotihuacan in Mexico, in which you can see one of the biggest pyramids, at least in Mesoamerica. And also we will visit one of the most beautiful cities, at least based on my perspective, San Miguel de Allende and Guanajuato, very colonial. And also Tequisquiapan and Bernal, which are very well recognized for vineyards. So you have an opportunity, academically speaking, of testing this kind of products. As you see, there is a very detailed agenda. It's a 4-week agenda. In terms of the housing, you will have a chance to get your accommodation with a Mexican family that will include the daily breakfast, lunch, and also the laundry, which I think is a great deal. And of course, you have the opportunity to keep improving your Spanish speaking skills while you live with the family. So hopefully, we'll have all the required students to go ahead with this project. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact either myself or Dr. Pagano, and also as a Study Abroad Office advisor, Marley Stein, which is also with us today. That's what I have,
Thank you.
Kyle. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. All right, so that is another exciting opportunity for UIC students to have a little taste of Mexico and Tec de Monterrey. Before I invite my colleague Marley, who, as you heard, advises for all of these opportunities here at UIC, in the interest of time, because we have Gustavo here, I want to pause and see if there are any questions about what Gustavo presented about from any of the students on the call. Feel free to put them in the chat or unmute yourself.
Everything was so clear that there are no doubts.
It was an excellent presentation, Gustavo.
I know.
I agree. It was great.
Thank
Well,
you.
no worries. We will stick around, or I will stick around a few minutes after. And of course, we can always put you in touch directly
Yes,
with
of course.
Gustavo's office. At this time, if Marley's available, I'd like to allow her to introduce herself, since she will be the Study Abroad Office Advisor here at UIC for Tec de Monterrey programs. And she can share a little bit about how you can apply for any of these opportunities, as well as funding resources. So Marley, take it away.
Hi, everybody. You'll see when I turned my video off, I'm actually in Guanajuato. So the region you'll be studying is a great area, and I'm excited that both our global business program will be going there, as well as the Isomer and regular exchange. So I will share a little bit about our website, and I thought it would be best if I kind of walked you through how you would go about navigating our site to find all the information that you would need, and then also get started on the application process. We recommend that students meet with an advisor, which would be me, to learn more about the program before they go abroad, but that's not necessarily a requirement. So if after this presentation, Gustavo convinced you that these are the programs for you, you can go ahead and apply to it directly. But know that I'm always here to meet with you, and you can schedule an appointment with me via iAdvise to talk more about it. So let's say you're ready to apply. You're going to go here to our Explore Programs. And on this, you would go to search for study abroad programs, and it's going to lead you to our Flames Abroad portal, which is going to be your best friend throughout the process. So you will go here, and let's say you're searching for a program in Mexico. You can search a variety of ways, by term, by location, by duration, by discipline. But I think it's easiest to go about it one of two ways: either to search for Mexico and look through our programs that are offered in Mexico, or to scroll down to our exchange partner section over here that's going to have Tec de Monterrey listed out there. So I'm going to go there. And as you can see, these are all of our programs. Actually, the Isomer one is not showing up there. So it'll probably be easiest if you search via Mexico.
I think I saw it, Marley.
Oh, whoops, maybe I missed it. Sorry about that. So also, this is great to know that if you have multiple things highlighted, it's going to get a little confused. So just make sure you return it to the any filter before you change another one. Here it is. So let's say you wanted to apply to this program, you would navigate to this program. It takes a little bit of time to pull up. Right now, this is in progress, so all of the information hasn't been updated, but hopefully very soon we'll have it all together with the great information from Gustavo's presentation. So you can click the Apply Now button when you are ready to apply. What's going to happen is it's going to lead you to this page, and so you'll click UIC Login. Once on the other side of that, if you haven't done a first steps yet, it's going to prompt you to watch a short video giving an overview of the application process. If you haven't done it, you can watch the video directly in your Flames Abroad application portal. And if you have done it, you'll just click a little check mark that says I've completed it, and it'll shepherd you on to the next step in the process. Unfortunately, it takes about 24 hours for us to check your academic record, but then after that, you can get started on your program application, and there'll be a step-by-step instructions on how to complete that. A lot of what's included in the program-specific application are some signature documents, some background information about you, and a personal statement so we can understand further about why you're choosing this program and why it might be a good fit for you. It's a little bit about the application process. So if for whatever reason you are looking in general for one of our programs and you don't see this little apply now button, let us know. You can contact the general SAO at uic.edu email address, and we can open up the program for you. I'm going to go and actually show, oh, actually, you know what? I made it. So on the finances tab, there is something called a cost sheet. The cost sheet, if there are multiple terms, there'll be, you'll feel this toggle between summer, fall, or spring here and get the one for your term. So for iSummer, here you can see the fees are here. And then the other major expense that you would be paying would actually be UIC tuition and fees. And that's going to depend on the credit hours. And each student has a different tuition rate. So make sure you check with the Office of Financial Aid to enter that in. And so there'll be two main areas: your billable, so things that are going to show up on your UIC account. And since both the summer program and the exchange semester program are considered exchanges, you will be paying UIC tuition. And the only additional expenses you will have will be estimated cost of living expenses and then the host university fees. And so Tec de Monterrey, the host university fee for exchange students is $1,800. And this actually includes housing, transportation for all program activities, breakfast 6 days a week, and tickets to all visits and events of the program. So a lot is actually included in that program fee. And then you can learn a little bit more about student life and academics. Now, sometimes the cost of studying abroad can be a little daunting to students because there's some additional expenses that you might not be paying for here at UIC. When you're ready to apply, and after you've selected your program, we have a designated study abroad advisor in the Office of Financial Aid, and she advises students on how their cost of attendance might be adjusted to account for the change in cost of the location that they're studying abroad into. So every student's situation is different, and so it's important that you meet with her to understand exactly how much funding you will receive. Financial aid can travel with the student abroad. So if you are doing the semester program, all of your financial aid, meaning institutional aid, the Pell Grant, the MAP Grant, federal aid, for state aid, all of that can travel with you. There are a few exceptions, but you'll talk with the financial aid advisor about that before you go abroad. For summer programs, it is only federal aid that can travel with you, but this does include the Pell Grant. The amount of the Pell Grant varies depending on your financial aid package, and you are required to do at least 5 credit hours in order to qualify for that Pell Grant in the summer. Otherwise, federal aid includes subsidized and unsubsidized federal loans. And you'll meet with a financial aid advisor for your specific situation. To help offset some of the costs for study abroad, study abroad actually opens a lot more scholarship opportunities than you might have had having studied solely at UIC. So we have a funding page. So if you want to go to find funding, this will go over a little bit about how financial aid works. And you can see there's this landing page here to go to financial aid, scholarships, affordability, community-based funding. We're going to focus on scholarships because I think that's most what everybody wants to hear. A couple of notable scholarships that can be used for this program. Under UIC Study Abroad Scholarships, we have the Study Abroad Office Scholarship Fund. That's for awards of up to $1,000, and that's from generous donations from Nina Shepard and Judy Curry and Accessible Frontiers, as well as Stanley Eikenberry. I highly encourage you to apply for that. If you are in the Honors College, there is significant funding that can be awarded as well. Please apply to that if you're considering this program. And then there are a handful of departmental and college scholarships too. The John Nuveen Scholarship is through our parent office, the Office of Global Engagement, and that is for up to $1,000 as well and can be used for a UIC exchange program. This new and exciting scholarship, the Chancellor's First Gen Flames Abroad Scholarship, is for first-year students who identify as first generation, meaning that neither one of their parents have attended college in the US. This scholarship is great because it offers a lot of new opportunities for students, because you will receive it in your first academic year at UIC, and you'll have it as a planning scholarship to use in future terms. It can only be used for faculty-directed programs or exchange programs like the programs offered at Tec de Monterrey. The amount of the award varies depending on the duration of the program. So you'll want to just reference this page to see potentially how much in scholarships you can receive. And then the other added benefit is that you're going to be part of this cohort of amazing, high-achieving students who are excited and engaged to study abroad. And along with that cohort, you'll be doing workshops on career benefits, preparing for study abroad, and a number of others. And then the other scholarship that I really want to point your attention all to, and the deadline, if you're planning on going this summer, is March 1st. So it's a quick turnaround, but it's worth giving it a shot. Otherwise, for future terms, you can apply. The Gilman International Scholarship. These are awards of anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 for your study abroad program. This is for Pell recipients, the Gilman International Scholarship. They also have another scholarship, which is the Gilman McCain Scholarship for students who are children of active duty military personnel. You do not need to be a Pell Grant recipient to apply to that one. It's one application though for both of those scholarships. It's a pretty involved process, and it asks you to submit 3 essays. However, we consistently have UIC students receive this scholarship every term. I would say since I've started working at UIC, we've had 3 to 12 students every single term, and that's because you all are deserving and of scholarships. And this scholarship is intended for UIC students. Preference is given to students who identify as an underrepresented group and study abroad, and also attending a public institution like UIC and a minority serving institution like UIC only helps your chances. So definitely apply for this. If you are interested, we also offer scholarship writing support and one-on-one advising for this. That's a little bit about our scholarships. If you have any more questions, I'm happy to answer them in the chat. Anything else I can talk about?
No, you did perfectly. Thanks so much, Marley. Right on schedule. All right. Well, I know that was a lot of information today, but I hope we piqued some of you students' interest in considering studying at Tec de Monterrey. As Marley said, there's still time to apply for this summer. So if you're tired of the Chicago cold and dreaming of getting away, come talk to us so we can get your applications in by that March 11th deadline. But if you need more time to plan, we're also happy to start talking to you about future terms. Marley, you can go ahead, please, and throw our general email in the chat. That way, if you have questions, you can follow up with us. You can also visit the Study Abroad Office website, studyabroad.uic.edu. We're located in the 5th floor in University Hall, Suite 502, and we are back in person, so you're welcome to stop by too. And with that, I'll just invite you to throw any questions in the chat. I'll stick around and see if I can help answer anything that comes up. Otherwise, I want to give a sincere thanks to Gustavo, Juan Jose, and all of our students from Tec de Monterrey for taking time to share about the exciting work they're doing here. And again, don't be a stranger. I'm sure they'd love to meet students interested in studying at their school. So if you want to speak with them and hear more about their experiences, get in touch with us, and I'm sure we could get you in touch with them. And with that, stay warm, everyone here in Chicago. Have a great evening. And again, thank you everyone for being a part of today's showcase.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Ciao.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Nice touch. All right, we'll go ahead and log off then. Thanks.